Stranded in the open, dried out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring down the barrel, waiting for the final gates to open to a new tomorrow. Moving with the motion, following the light that sets me
और क्या बोलते पब्लिक, कैसे है सब? वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम एवरीवन। लेट्स गो गाइस। आज मैं तो थोड़ा टाइम लग गया भाई स्ट्रीम चालू करने को, बट कोई नहीं। लेट्स गो, चालू करते हैं फिर। लेट्स गो भाष्टी भाई, वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीम। चलो भाई, अभी लोड होने को 2 घंटा लगे।
I better not forget about that council assembly.
So let's go. ये सब बाद में बेच देंगे अपन भाई। ये सब बाद में बेचेंगे भाई। ये भी बेच सकते। Let's go guys. By the way, welcome to the stream everyone. Make sure to like, share and subscribe the stream if you are new. Also join the Discord server everyone.
Died, broad.
What is the time?
How can I help you, friend? I'll have a look at the...
And let's sell these things.
I'd like to discuss the price. Well, I...
Just a second guys.
That's... Aye. Small, come again, Henry. For sale, fair prices. Come and buy the finest.
Wait a second, why everything is in white color? Okay, these are all the ones which we have understood. Okay. Everything is visible. Our map is fully open by the way. That's the good part. We took that fog yesterday, right? It's because of that. Okay. Is there any side quest that we can do now? Infiltrate the city council. Now we have to go here actually. Let's fast travel there first. Let's shoot something.
How you'll learn that the church is rotten. Hear what Master Jan Hus of Prague teaches us. Priests wallow in gold while their
Do we have any skill points? Weaponry, skill, combat, combo.
I apologize.
A fine day for some fine wares.
What's going on?
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the City Council Assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Just a second.
Sigismund's just a usurper. Wenceslas is the only true Bohemian king.
Singing Ruthard's song, eh? I might have known. Speak then. What do you want? And tell the truth.
Well, I just want to climb the social ladder a bit. Nothing wrong with that, is there?
And could you not choose a different occasion for that?
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you...
All right, all right. If I get you into the council, you'll... And that will be the end.
And how about a few groschen to seal our fruitful relationship?
Are you trying to annoy me? You might have dug up some dirt on me, but I have connections. One word, and you won't live to see the dawn. I'll get you into the assembly. But
Oh. All right.
you can get into the council assembly relatively easily. My cook is roughly around your age, although not everyone would want to give up an opportunity.
Okay.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the... Otherwise, he...
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the I...
What would work?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you.
I'll be going then.
Just make sure.
Okay, that's...
I'm sorry.
Quality goods, the finest. swear. A fine day for some fine wares. Crackling flatbread. Come and take a gander. Greetings. Pots for sale. Big strong pots. Pots here. Quite
What?
inspired. Quality goods here. Sweet pies.
Where we will find that? So,
Bloody scoundrel.
Sound as a bell.
The finest wares. Quality goods. Quality goods. The finest wares.
Linen canvas. Softest linen canvas. Come and buy the finest canvas. Do your shopping here and you're in.
I'm sorry.
Pears. Delicious pears.
Greetings.
You must be Franta Cooldown.
I am.
I'm Henry.
I am.
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up. Fill.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine. Why would you want to stick your...
I just have to get in there, understand? I have an important message for the king about a plot against him.
But why would you want to get to him as a waiter?
But it could be that someone from the council is mixed up in it. So I have to be incognito. See?
I see. All right, then. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you... Look here. Do you have any idea what...
Jugs here, big and small. Jugs for sale. Fair prices. Fine wares.
Quality goods. The finest wares for you.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need. Show the confirmation to the head butler.
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's list. Here it is. The main thing is, don't lose it before...
Thanks. I won't disgrace you. I promise.
You better... Farewell, sir.
Have a bowl as well. Sound as a bell.
got everything in one place only. Nice.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to start.
Franta's not coming.
He crippled his leg. He can't even stand up. Never mind serve guests.
Is it serious? That's all we need.
No, it won't come to that. It just looks like a twisted ankle.
All right. We can't be without a waiter here. So, have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure.
Everything. You know a good waiter by his properly seated cap. Without a tunic, you're not. And have you forgotten your hose? You can put your steel aside in front of the council. You don't want to be the royal wait.
Here I am.
Let's have a look. You've got a tunic. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chair. You don't want to be dragging everything as it should. Do you know what your duty for an inexperienced...
Okay.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner. In short, behave it. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run, and you'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to...
But for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must, when he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted. Or we can't allow that.
All right. Sir.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lower...
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something?
Correct. The councillors have a lot, and in general, a good waiter...
Oh? I thought I had...
Well, yes, but only to what anyone understood.
Absolutely. I'm a waiter,
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social
Just treasure
ladder.
compass.
Not just anyone can serve the king of Hungary, but you'll manage it.
Okay.
Right?
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
There are the pictures of wine. Hopefully I
Our
won't
current
splash anyone's shoes.
is a joke, and on
Hey,
top of
boy,
that, the
a full
army
cup of
was
monastery
ricocheting from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used
Come
that
now,
thing.
waiter. I wanted red.
That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should
I
know
apologize,
where they
sir.
got them.
Which
Since
one?
you're a gunsmith.
Monastery Red. What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herr God. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König
Sir?
surely knows this too.
What is it, Elvis?
Thank you, waiter.
You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is running free. There are Raubricker everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing
waiter.
down, and you
Pour
want
me
to
some
defend
monastery wine.
yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection. Isn't he?
Der König and his army
Monastery wine,
will not be
here.
here forever.
I'm sorry, sir.
Shut up! The
Orders
king can
from
arrive
above.
at any moment.
This is unbelievable.
What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely
Hey, wait
aware
up.
of it as
Pour me
well.
some monastery
Maybe
wine.
if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed
Monastery
for the
wine here.
Hauptmann
Sorry.
to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order
thank
to
the
the
Lord.
realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to
Some wine.
report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels? I'd like some monastery wine.
Isn't it
Refill
the
my
same
cup, boy.
thing?
So,
That's
the
not a good
cleanliness
idea,
of the
sir.
city
This is
is
unbelievable.
not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right, Choooom. But a woman named Betty has showed up
Is
at
everything
Uprink
all right?
and wants to repair the baths that used to be there.
She's a protege of Marish. Her efforts are commendable, but I don't think she will succeed. It takes a firm hand.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Certainly, sir.
Come back with this.
Duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the bath, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important. But we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
It's only a waste of time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle. Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats.
A thief! Catch him!
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Isn't it the same thing?
So, the cleanliness of the city is...
I should have known someone would plant a troublemaker at an...
Wow. He only asked us to bring.
The city reserves are in urgent need of new
There are the pictures of wine.
Mind where you're
Splash
going.
anyone's shoes.
Hey, wait on top of the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any räuber in the domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used
Are you deaf or something? Why?
that
White.
Sir?
hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldred? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do not realize what Schwierigkeiten this
I'm
is.
sorry, sir.
The Dry Devil
Orders
is
from
running
above.
free.
This
There are
is
Raubritter
unbelievable.
everywhere in the region. We have the army bearing down, and
You
you
don't have
want
to
to
show me
defend yourselves
this man.
with a few rusty helmets.
And
a
who
full
is
cup.
it you want to fight? Exactly. The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Sir?
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. Well, what if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more...
Just a second.
with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public bath.
You mean baths or brothels?
Waiter,
Get me white.
That's not a good idea, sir.
This
So
is
the
unbelievable.
cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
You're right, Jerome.
Boy,
But a woman named Betty has showed up on Hopbrink and wants to repair the bath that used to be there.
Is everything all right?
She's a
No,
protege of
but there's
mine.
nothing you can... I need something. There is... She's a snow go.
Certainly.
Come...
A moment ago, you were complaining there weren't enough baths. Shouldn't we support her?
Something like this is better handled by trustworthy people, like my friend, bathhouse proprietor Adam. The need for cleanliness and citizens' health should
Nice.
not be underestimated.
Whose silver might this be?
If someone needs to wash, there's a river just a few steps from the city wall.
Certainly. And they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a... you-know-what.
So what? Going to the bath is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people
What
died
are you
needing
waiting for? You said you'd help me. So? Did...
I did.
Not so loud. And now go back.
The wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spend. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way.
Waiter,
At least
pour
until
me
His
red
Majesty
wine.
honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Monastery wine.
Sir?
Here.
Not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me.
Hawkeye,
Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave
Sorry.
nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king...
I fancy some Tokai.
That's true.
Refill, boy.
Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him, and soon.
Unless he puts an end to us first.
Sir?
God knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric,
this is going from
but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman
Waiter,
from the
get
city
me
sword
white.
fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now run by the German Menhard.
I apologise,
Who knows
sir.
who that fellow is?
Which wine?
White Tokai!
Ridiculous, Warsucker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsman
Sir?
without a shred of proof. We're not some old fishwives in the marketplace.
So, you'll just leave it be?
Proven offences are punished by the bailiff. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole
Everything in
town
order?
garrison.
Not quite,
The guards are
but I think you might be able to help me. Come here.
What can I help you with?
I left my I took them off to pray, but then I can't just get up and walk out.
All right.
I knew while you're at it, count because I'm bored.
The town council is squabbling constantly at the Emperor Charles, and no one is left unscathed.
And you, a councillor, let people throw dirt on our work?
If I threw out everyone who complains over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
Why waste our time?
Come on, take the cross. Why not taking the cross?
So, let's...
I found your glove.
Really? And did you count those?
I counted 24, sir.
And you counted so you can have a bit of fun.
There was the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to make a royal mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen,
Hey,
start with
wait.
flagships.
Haven't you
Pour me
noticed
some monastery
the
wine.
wars going on? Are the experts from far off those who will the city under siege?
Besides, I get the feeling there's something
Sorry?
other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Are you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
When hell freezes over, my friend, your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me.
Pour me
You
red
wanted
wine.
to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for the services our
Sir?
guild provided and still provide to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Obrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the
Hey,
whole town
boy,
go to watch them
full
brawl.
cup of monastery
Oh,
wine.
this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes.
I apologize, sir.
What
Which
do we
one?
have to discuss
Monastery
next?
red.
Good, sir.
Thank you.
I think se come Sigismund वगैरह
I'm telling you, something is being planned. Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Azonal Ducek Össe, Elegiop Katonaikat, ich Kelkinek Udra.
that is King Sigismund, I think.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Like this plan of fights!
Damn. At that time at Raborsh Fortress. Oh, Godwin. Godwin. They are enjoying here and Henry is fighting for the truth. Except Godwin.
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject.
Okay.
Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malishov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest.
Indeed you should. After all...
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Okay, I think I have to
Greetings, sir.
talk with some people.
I'm glad you finally accepted my invitation.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauquelin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. How did you end up imprisoned in Malishov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands. Do tell me about it. No doubt you...
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this battle. Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Ujits.
Then, what are you doing here, at a meeting of opponents of the crown?
Ah, the Lord moves in mysterious ways. You say you're a poet? How about...
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? I think not. To recite...
Where have you been on your trip?
But of course, if you... And you would... Which one?
How come...
I am migrate there.
What happened to them?
They congratulate themselves.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians. I'm Godwin.
Peace be with you. Ned,
how do you know I'm...
It's not difficult to... And we are both a little unfamiliar. I'm Yehuda. And this...
Who would rather... Why did we have to come here, Sadie?
Because we all need to help. And why would they not stir?
Are you looking for friends among us?
Let us say rather... The situation... You have...
Why?
Everything...
Did you...
Not to land, but...
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money...
You remind me of my young friend
Henry. That...
You know each other.
That would be him. We did not get up.
Well, maybe you'll get to know each other better. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. He was supposed to become a blacksmith. And instead, he's roaming the world, risking his...
Wait. From Scarlet's?
Aye, that's right.
I knew of someone.
My daughter knew him most, and...
Maybe he was my father. But he certainly didn't act like...
And that was...
Why? He should have taken care of me. But instead...
Don't make hasty judgments. At least, he took in Henry. And raised him as his own. Henry's...
I don't care if he took care of...
That boy's blood father denied him.
A person can't choose their parents.
Enough. I'd rather have...
For that...
Good health.
L'chaim.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here, too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health. And to yours. I would have expected a bit more... He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he... By the way, I'm John. It's not a thing I've ever... I have my... From what I've heard about you,
I'd judge you...
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's...
As it happens, I've got nothing better to do anyway.
Excellent. I expect we can agree... And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council.
Well...
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund... But we'll be waiting in the millet...
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized, and he's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. But he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
I'll help you.
I'll give you 3 names. If you can get those 3. But meanwhile...
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Botchek of...
That's just... He doesn't... He'll... Oh, he's still only... But he'll...
Anna...
Then I was a manner... But...
And what she's...
They're a wit... And...
I'll get...
I wish I...
Success...
I tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
Not even Botchek?
Not even Botchek.
Look out.
And he's a great lord.
That's hard to believe.
Martin likes to exaggerate.
I'd like to check your horses out, and see if they're as good as you say.
Ha! Even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well.
I wanted to... You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Older.
Well, I'm having...
I apologize
for interrupting our conversation.
Is that your...
Unfortunately. Speak up.
We'll talk later and in private.
Don't try me.
Why so
20 years ago, he was nothing but a cheeky I got him a place at the Archbishop, only it wasn't long before... And then, I find out he's settled in some backwater... But he took his boozing and whoring along with him.
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face?
I wouldn't set foot here if I had a choice.
How dare you?
You're as shit a father as I am a son. We've got nothing to blame each other for.
You're dishonoring your...
I can't dishonor someone who ha-
That's enough!
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back. Yeah. Enough. That will do. My God. Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well...
So Father would be... only he'll never be satisfied.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped...
Not at all. When I was 6 years old, he wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me...
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled, but now...
And that's why you...
I've got to get him on our song.
Aren't we all on the same?
Maybe everyone's saying that.
Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out.
All right, then. It's a nice idea, but we can't...
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to say...
I expect Alder's not...
You got...
Leave Alder to me.
I don't know how to thank...
You can drag me to a tavern sometime.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
And with you?
Groschen, my friend. What is this about? Oh, nothing. An old Greek. Like my ward, who I can't leave unattended. And you said you forgive him. But for the last time. Those shenanigans of his have got to stop.
Ah, young Lord Capon is an...
May I...
You? And unlike this pack... there, and they think, but hell up.
Young...
He got... But if...
Do you...
I...
What are you... Son.
Better...
Godwin, we didn't...
With pleasure. What?
Well, but as long...
I...
Although...
Why?
You know...
May... Where...
Haven't you? No one... Godwin.
Well...
That's exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
Burgers, patricians, and... Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with a...
Does that improvement include a few thousand men?
A few thousand men only in order to...
You've got my attention.
How can I...
I need guarantees.
Of course.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. I have a lot of property, lots of some. I can't risk it.
So you need guarantees that...
My guarantee, if I succeeded in marrying her off to...
Maybe it's enough to...
Perhaps someone of suitable...
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
What's wrong with him? He's young, and he'll give her...
And to half the wench. On the other hand, the Lords of maybe.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Cape.
I don't care what the young lord. If he agrees, I'll be... The kingdom will...
Sir Hanush.
You do?
I've gained...
And who is it?
On the contrary, it's...
Kunstad? How the hell?
Well,
Mutual?
He's got a pretty...
Stop beating around the...
Lord Kunstad hasn't...
Hans Capon. Godwin, you conniving old bastard.
Oh, fuck.
So young?
Niece.
If you're... I'll make sure...
Or you could make me the abbot of...
Forget it. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him my...
Cheers!
Cheers!
God in heaven, you'll see.
Sabuchik, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill...
Thank you.
Enough formality.
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yivka and the
Here's to a...
Oh, come on!
I'll be right there.
I keep saying this country needs a firm hand. I saw that firm hand of yours with my own eyes.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to...
God be with you.
Your...
No beating around the bush, eh?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps.
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
How do you know Liechtenstein?
I know most of the people here very well. But they... What? Not only for people.
Then you were in the...
So?
Nothing more than...
Nothing more.
It's not only you're well able to negotiate and trade.
Then if you want me to support you...
Do you have something...
Well...
who's the...
Harman Al... Now. If you were...
Have you...
No, they're different. The fact...
And the...
My rep...
You were...
They were not...
I'm
Harman... He had...
And the...
Just...
All right.
I'll bring... But watch...
Hey, you! What are you doing here? No.
I'm waiting here for you.
Oh, how's that?
I've been watching you for a while. And I've...
Who in God's...
In God's name indeed.
Is it that obvious?
Don't blaspheme. It'll help you more to confess.
And in the morning, even though my back was scratched...
That's... a mortal sin. And then lying about it too. You won't. As long as you
I'll start right away.
Godwin is so wise, guys.
Looks more like a wet head to me.
It's quite unusual to see.
I've got those papers from...
Quiet!
My lady, with all the clamor, here they are. You're welcome.
As agreed.
Thank you.
Yes, quite.
How could I
And to the success of our efforts.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the success.
Is this supposed to be your...
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of...
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause. This is going to be a long story.
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Bro.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Hands does not want to buy anything. Meanwhile, at Gutenberg City Hall.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that.
My PS5 turned off, guys. I think due to heating. Let's see. Let's go, guys. Make sure to subscribe. Yeah, starting again.
I'll tell you, nobody has the likes of these.
I'd like to check.
And you well, I want to. Well, is that
I came with...
twice 20? I got only but he tries. You have. You're me. You're.
Oh, but then...
I can't. That's Chris. You won't.
I'm not... Listen...
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Stand firm. Otherwise, the first strike will put you on your arse. I would, and you, so only I thought, not when I, he wouldn't, first, look, but not, and, I'm, maybe, actually, what else, I'll talk, alright, it's only older, I, leave out, I don't know, you can drive.
Take a look at that. A night by horse. Jobs the painting.
And that's exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
Sir Butch,
does that
only
you've got? I need.
Of course.
You can. I have. I can.
So
my if
maybe
perhaps.
He
said.
He may be. He's got battle experience.
If he can, may.
Okay.
I tell if he the.
He caused us a shitload of trouble.
Sir Hanu.
You do?
I've
and who on the could how the
well
you
Lord
have Godwin.
Oh,
so
me.
If you or you forget what a cheer, cheer.
May
you unlock there and they put hell
young
he got but if you eyes what are you
so
better
Godwin, we didn't have...
What?
Well, but as long...
I...
Although,
why,
you know...
May... Where...
Haven't you? No one... Godwin.
But I did have a touch.
So
and then
thank
enough.
Cheers.
Here's.
God be there.
God be
your
no
Mark
to I should or that I am not only...
Then you...
So,
Nothing...
nothing
It's you...
there. If you...
Do you have...
Well, Harmon, now.
Have you...
No, they're distant. The fact...
And the...
My rel...
You were...
They were not...
I'm so...
Harmon, he has...
And the...
Just...
All right.
Alder. Bring them. But what...
Hey, what are you... I'm... Oh, I've been doing... Is it that... Don't... And... And then I'll...
Oh, darling.
I've got...
Quite...
Here the... You...
As a group...
Thing.
Yes.
How...
And...
I'm... Gentle. Is light... Tell me... I... Oh, this...
Okay, this was going on.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore placed the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order, and I want clear results. And you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else. The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors. They need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities, and get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire, as soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Marquardt. And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, Your Majesty.
First, we need to crack
I
down on
don't
the
know
biggest
where's by.
troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rabosch. Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Oderin, we can handle Ruthard easily. Rabosch will be yours. After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No. We shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rabosch falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Damn. That was a very stressful mission.
Did you lose something here in the daytime?
Tempura mutantur, et nos mutamur inimis.
I will charge the enemy cavalry.
Okay guys, I will continue this mission. Today will be a short stream only. Let's continue tomorrow. My PS5 has become too hot, I think. I think I should give it a rest for today. And also, you guys also enjoy your Sunday. Thanks for watching the stream. Let's meet tomorrow. Bye bye. Let's go. And don't forget to like, share and subscribe the stream if you enjoyed it. Let's go. Bye.